Good afternoon, Bobby. This is Bauer at Alderman Chevrolet, Buick and GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership, where we're known for two things: awesome deals and fabulous service. Today I wanted to show you this 2022 Chevrolet Bolt EUV. We appreciate your interest in the EV field here. Happy to answer your questions, and I'm going to go over this vehicle here in depth. Hopefully you enjoy some of the features I point out. If you have any questions, you can always reach out after the fact. We appreciate it, and stay tuned. The Bolt EUV is kind of a cousin, if you will, to the Bolt itself. And the difference being on this vehicle is it's going to be 6 inches longer. It's going to have a little bit more headroom, about a ½ an inch on it. It's 90 pounds heavier, and the wheelbase is 3 inches wider apart. So the wheelbase is going to provide more or a better driving quality, or ride quality they say. And also your backseat passengers are going to benefit from the 6 inches of length a lot. So one of the biggest areas of difference as far as the dimensions would be that back seat. So real nice and comfy for your backseat passengers. Not going to be any real difference in the range and things of that nature, just from 90 pounds of weight extra. You're going to have 260 miles of range per charge. You have a level 1, 2, and 3 charger availability on this. This does have the fast charging. The fast charger is going to get you up to 100 miles of charge in an hour. The level 2 charger can get you up to 60, and then the level 1 is going to get you 4 miles of charge per hour. And that's just off of a normal 110 volt plug-in. The number 2 is a 220, and then the level 3, I forget how many watts it is exactly, but anyways. Beautiful LED headlights on this vehicle. Really nice angles as well. It's a sharp looking vehicle. I also like the blacked out bow tie on this. Futuristic looking, if you will. It's really a good size too. Wheels are nice aluminum, pretty cool looking when they're moving around as well. This is where your charging point is. Your level 1 charger will be right here, and then you'll pull this down for the fast charging capabilities. This vehicle has a lot of safety features. It's 5-star safety rated. You have blind zone alert, which is represented right here. It's going to light up on you when there's somebody immediately in your blind zone. As well, you've got directionals on the mirror that are going to let other folks know where you're going. You also have a bunch of airbags inside here that are super primed and ready for any sort of collisions. And as well, there's a forward-facing camera on here. The forward-facing camera on this vehicle is going to do a lot of things for you. It's going to provide lane departure warnings. It's going to provide forward collision alerts. And it's really just going to keep you safer out there on the road. It's reading the road in milliseconds, and that's a little bit faster than we can do. And I'll be the first to admit, sometimes we get a little distracted while driving. So you have nice leather or nice touch points here with cloth, anywhere that you'd be putting your arm down or things of that nature. You've got power windows, power mirrors, power locks, ready to go. As well, you have 10-way power seating. The seats are much more comfortable in these than the previous model Bolts. Very, very nice. They listened to the customers there, and they said, geez, we want nicer seats in the Bolt. They provided. So that's great. You have voice command on the steering wheel on the right side here. You can pick up calls with this, decline calls with this, and do all sorts of other voice commands while your phone is plugged in. You can say, hey, call whoever or route me to wherever on my maps. It'll do that for you. As well, you have forward collision alert that I had mentioned. This is going to change your gap on the driver information center. Basically, what this is telling you is how close do you like to get to folks when you're driving. If you'd like to keep a much larger gap between you and another vehicle, you're a defensive driver, you're going to want the largest gap. If you tend to get a little closer to folks, you're going to want the smaller gap. Simple as that. So it's not warning you when you otherwise were comfortable. Right here, this is just standard vehicle setting stuff when they come into the dealership. You got a couple of cool things here. You can actually check the energy usage of the Bolt and how your vehicle is doing performance-wise. Really interesting stuff on that. You got to play around with it for a little while. You have Sirius XM on this vehicle, OnStar, as well as equipped with the roadside assistance. And also you're able to provide the My Chevrolet app with that. You can remotely start your vehicle from your phone, lock the vehicle, all sorts of different things. You even set up the climate controls. Right here you have your lane departure warning on the right hand side, traction control in the middle, and a sport mode on the left hand side. You can put this into sport mode. I'd be very careful. You'll be squealing your tires very quickly. The electric power is a lot different than gasoline. It's instantaneous. There's no gears that your engine has to pump up and down before the power goes to the wheels. You're directly putting that electricity to the wheel. As well, you've got wireless charging right here, a nice USB port and a USB-C, as well as the normal car charger right there. Your shifting mechanism, I don't know if you folks saw this yet, but what you have here are pull button shifting. This is really an interesting method. What it's supposed to be is that your arm is resting right here and it's ergonomic. So you pull this to throw it into drive, and if I go to drive away here, nice and easy. Check this out. Just a push button for park. If I pull the reverse, your backup camera engages, and this is a really beautiful LED backup camera. Super quality. I feel like I'm looking at it through my own eyes. As well, when you turn the wheel, it's going to adjust this for you. Really nice feature. Put it back in park here. Parking brake is right here as well. Generous use of cup holders too. Heated seats. Also, I forgot to mention that you're going to have heated seats that are used. You can use it with these little levers here, and also a heated steering wheel is included in this package. Really nice stuff for winter time. Beautiful to have a heated steering wheel. It's beautiful to have remote start, and it's beautiful to have heated seats. Plenty of space in the back seat. Again, like I mentioned, there's 3 extra inches of room here compared to the normal Bolt. So if you carry folks with you in the back a lot of times, this vehicle is going to be more appropriate for you, or it could be. Back seats are gorgeous. Couple of USB plug-ins for everyone back there. And as well, if I'm going to lift up this trunk here, you see that beautiful HD backup camera right here. Plenty of storage in the trunk too. You're also going to have extra room in here compared to the Bolt. A nice sunshade for if you have any products that need to be kept cold, for instance. You keep it under that, stay nice and cool. As well, nice little storage compartment underneath here. This is a false bottom floor, if you will, just to keep everything nice and flat for if you put down the seat, which you saw a second ago. It's a nice flat pass-through, which is great. Plenty of space. The vehicle looks great from behind as well with the blacked out emblems. You've got your backup sensors right here that you can see, which are nice because they face outwards, which means you're going to be able to have a lot more vision for things that are out in your blind zone, if you will, than just your rear view mirror. So that's important. The estimated average fuel savings cost of about 5 years of use is going to be almost $4,000 at $3,750. You can do a lot with that money, and I myself would rather spend it on other things than gasoline. So that's a cool feature. Having to pay for less, or having to pay less and get more is a great thing, and the Bolt definitely provides that. If you have any other questions or you'd like to learn more, please hit that Learn More button down below, or you can come down here and see us at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland. You can ask for me, Bauer. Happy to help you, and we appreciate your interest. Thank you.